A blast from the past, exploring the history of Kid Cuisine. Hello and welcome to Crazy Food History, where we explore the world of food and drink. Do you remember how exciting it was to open a Kid Cuisine meal as a child? The colorful packaging, the fun-shaped food, and included dessert all contributed to a memorable mealtime experience. But did you know that Kid Cuisine has been around for over 30 years and has gone through numerous changes and evolutions in order to remain relevant to new generations of children? Join us as we explore the fascinating history of Kid Cuisine, from its inception to its current place in popular culture. In this video, we'll go back in time and explore the fascinating history of Kid Cuisine, from its very humble beginnings to its current place in culture. But we'll also look at the nostalgia and legacy that Kid Cuisine has left behind and why it still holds a special place in so many people's hearts today. So sit back, relax, and join us as we take a blast from the past and explore the history of Kid Cuisine. Is Kid Cuisine your first memory of cooking for yourself? If you're a millennial or a zoomer, it might be, at least if sticking something in the microwave counts as cooking. Microwaving, on the other hand, is a major milestone in learning to feed yourself, and it's a skill that will stick with you for the rest of your life, even if you've long since graduated to more sophisticated fare, like Lean Cuisine. In 1954, Gilbert C. and W. Clark Swanson changed the way people ate by making the first frozen meals, which they called Swanson's TV dinners. Even though frozen foods had been sold for decades, people had never been able to cook a whole meal in a microwave before. Swanson sold more than 10 million frozen dinners in its first year on the market. This made food easier and faster to make than ever before. About 40 years later, some other decision makers in the food industry decided that kids should also be able to eat frozen meals. Instead, kids needed their own version, with things like chicken nuggets and shapes and brownies with sprinkles. So Kid Cuisine came into being. Okay. We're not sure if that's exactly how Kid Cuisine started, but these frozen meals for kids have been around since the 1990s. So if you grew up in the 90s, the 2000s, or the 2010s, you might have had one or two of them. So if you've ever wanted to know more about this well-known brand, you're in the right place. Conagra Foods, a food company that specializes in packaged foods, first introduced Kid Cuisine in 1990. The goal was to provide parents with an easy and fun meal option for their children that was also delicious and nutritious, and they were successful in doing so. Each Kid Cuisine meal tray included kid-friendly foods such as chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and corn, but it was the fun shapes and designs of the food that really made the meal stand out. The chicken nuggets were shaped like dinosaurs or stars, and the macaroni and cheese had carrot smiley faces on top. The playful and colorful packaging, which featured popular children's characters such as Looney Tunes and Pokemon, was a hit with kids, and parents appreciated the ease of putting a meal in the oven or microwave and having it ready in minutes. Kid Cuisine quickly became popular among children across the country, and it wasn't long before they began seeing commercials on television featuring fun and exciting meals. Kid Cuisine was a childhood staple in the 1990s, and it's still fondly remembered today. So while Kid Cuisine may have appeared to some as just another frozen meal, it was a special treat for many of us as children. It was the ideal meal for lazy Saturdays or nights when mom and dad needed a break from cooking, and it brings back memories of simpler times when the biggest worry was whether or not we'd get the toy we wanted in our meal tray. Kid Cuisine has evolved over time to meet the changing tastes and needs of children and parents. While fun-shaped foods and playful packaging remain a staple, Kid Cuisine has expanded its menu to include healthier options. Kid Cuisine now includes vegetables and a fruit cup in its meals, giving parents a more balanced meal option for their children. The meals are also made from all-natural chicken and do not contain any artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. But that isn't all. Kid Cuisine has also introduced new meal options such as pizza and tacos, as well as collaborations with popular franchises such as Disney and DreamWorks to feature characters from films such as Frozen and Kung Fu Panda on their packaging. Of course, Kid Cuisine continues to include toys and surprises in their meal trays, giving kids the same sense of excitement and wonder that they've always enjoyed. Kid Cuisine has evolved over the years, but it still holds a special place in many people's hearts. It serves as a reminder of the fun and joy of childhood, as well as the value of convenience for busy parents. And who knows, maybe our own children will enjoy Kid Cuisine and create their own memories with the fun-shaped foods and playful packaging one day. Kid Cuisine has had a lot of fans over the years, but it's also had its share of critics. In the past few years, the brand has come under fire for making some of its meals with unhealthy ingredients. Some of the meals from Kid Cuisine have a lot of sodium and saturated fat, which can make kids fat and cause other health problems. Parents should look at the nutrition facts on packaged foods like Kid Cuisine meals. Even though the meals are easy to make and come in fun packages, it's important to make sure they give kids a balanced and healthy diet. Kid Cuisine has taken steps to address these concerns, but some critics say that more needs to be done to get kids to eat healthier. Some experts say that parents should try to get their kids to eat more fruits and veggies and less processed foods like Kid Cuisine. In the end, it's up to us as parents to decide what to feed our kids. Kid Cuisine may be fun and easy, but we need to make sure it's part of a healthy, well-balanced diet for our kids. Kid Cuisine is more than just a meal for many adults today. It takes them back to their childhoods and all the fun and excitement they had back then. Some people even keep the boxes and packaging from their old Kid Cuisine meals as a way to remember them. Kid Cuisine has also had a long-lasting effect on pop culture. Its fun shapes and packaging have made it a favorite of many kids since they were young. Kid Cuisine has even been in theme parks and other places of interest, which makes it even more of a cultural icon. As we've seen, Kid Cuisine has changed over the years, but it still reminds people of their childhood and is loved by them. Kid Cuisine's legacy is sure to last for years to come as new generations of kids discover the brand. So, Kid Cuisine is a brand that will always have a special place in our hearts, whether you're a parent looking for an easy meal for your kids or an adult who wants to remember the good times. And that brings us to the end of our journey through the history of Kid Cuisine. We've seen how this frozen meal brand has evolved and changed over time to meet the needs and taste of various generations of children. Kid Cuisine has been a beloved brand for many children since its inception in the 1990s, providing a fun and convenient meal option with its playful packaging and included dessert. To stay relevant, Kid Cuisine adapted to changing trends and taste over time, introducing new food options and packaging designs. Even as it has evolved, Kid Cuisine has retained its nostalgic appeal for adults who remember the brand from their own childhoods. And despite criticism and controversy over the years, Kid Cuisine remains a cultural icon with a lasting impact on popular culture. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of Kid Cuisine. We hope you enjoyed the trip down memory lane and learned something new about this beloved brand. Also, if you liked our video, then please don't forget to let us know by liking it, sharing it with your friends and others who remember Kid Cuisine, and make sure you also subscribe to our channel for more great content like this. Also, let us know what other food-related topics you would like us to cover in the future. Until next time, happy eating!